But let's just jump into it. I'm the Collector's Vault up on top. Down here, we're gonna introduce everybody. We're gonna let them introduce themselves down there. And they're straight out from the Bay, and they are the card boys.
Man, I'm Mikey. I'm usually the one behind the camera, cards. Yep.
I'm usually behind the scenes, handling all the stuff that needs to be taken care of that's not on the line.
I'm Spicy. I'm usually the guy who loads up all your cards and stuff in the background, just putting in my 2 cents of bullshit.
And guys, this is a team, man. This is these guys are blessed to have a team. I do it on my own, and I'm not worried about that. But these dudes obviously working together as a team, and they've been successful doing it. So, like I said, Mikey's the one you guys constantly hear 24/7. Spicy P's the dude that's top loading all of our stuff, literally on the go. And then Ren finishes it up, and he seals the deal when he's shipping you guys your stuff out. He's getting it to the right place and all that stuff. So there is standards of doing all this stuff. And I know, guys, is how you guys started collecting, and then give us a little story of like something maybe from your childhood that might have been the reason that you are doing what you're doing. Like,
well, so when I was a kid, I was huge into comic books, and so my cousin put me on the comic books. I used to collect all those like Flair shirts, and I was into sports too. Used to buy, little packs of like Upper Deck or whatever here and there, KB toys or whatever, for my parents would give me like a single pack here and there. And but when I didn't know how to take care of it, I was just, I had Pokemon cards. But I had, you have a little kid.
Yep.
But I, unfortunately, I don't have anything left over from back then. And then recently, in the past, had actually only been about a little over a year. One of my younger brothers, he got me back into the hobby, and so it brings back that nostalgic feeling. I mean, that's why there's so many people that are back in the hobby or getting into the hobby. It just brings back that memory of like childhood, and I always think to myself, like, I wish I took care of my cards when I was younger. I wish I still had these cards. And now I'm thinking, I'm here right now. I have that knowledge right now, so let me do that right now for my daughter.
Basically, I mean, back then, growing up, like, I used to play Pokemon cards and like Digimon, and not Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, all that stuff, Like, I used to have the mat and everything, and just duel my friends and shit. Like, come on to my house, we would duel fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And shit, and like Pokemon and shit too. But I never thought that it would be like, in the long run, it would be like crazy ass value. And then, that shit, boom. I'm like, holy shit, trying to look for all my old cards, but we moved too many times, so don't none of I got all that. But now it's fun to try to collect them again. And now we have money now, so we can buy like whatever.
You know what? I just started collecting like I think at the beginning of the pandemic when everything was on. I don't know, just like I saw it growing, and then I just wanted to start collecting. I started collecting like my favorite player, which is Stephen Curry. Okay. So where it just came from, just like loving sports and just
Yeah, so like right there, guys, you guys see it. You guys see childhood stories. You guys see somebody new into the hobby. Obviously, we got both sides of it, and then obviously we were blessed. I actually told my dad to throw all the literally, I think it was 2.5 years, and we were blessed to at least keep it. That's mainly why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for him. I'm not doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for the publicity stunt. I'm not doing it for any of that stuff. I'm okay with all that stuff. I don't believe in, yeah, everybody loves money. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I got kids, so my money goes to my kids. And obviously Spicy P, Mikey, they do have kids as well. So like I said, we're trying to pave that way for the next generation. Because like I said, we do have a chance of this hobby dying out. And it did die out in 2007 to 2009, 11. And that's why we don't have our shop anymore, is because we decided, why spend the money when nobody's coming into the shop anymore and doing all this stuff? And he got lucky. That's all it was. Little stories, man, and again, in behind the scenes of these guys, man. You guys obviously see them ripping, but now you guys get a little piece of who these guys really are. We're gonna get into the next topic, and that's gonna be obviously the Panini and the Topps and the Fanatics story. Everybody knows Fanatics dropping the bomb on everybody. I think it's great for the hobby, but obviously we want to see what other people think. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that little situation that's going on?
Well, for me, I'm currently trying to get into like the NFTs of like the Topps NFTs and stuff like that. So I don't know what the future is for those things, but I mean, if the companies die, I don't know who's gonna take care of all the other, or it'll just be like a scarcity of everything, and then people are just gonna want it more. So basically, it's all a gamble, you know.
Correct.
But I'll still have it in my collection, in my inventory, just like how you guys did it. You guys still have like all for you. In the long run, somebody's gonna like, you know, come and be like, have this. Yeah.
So that's another thing is like all I heard was the baseball contract with Topps. So Topps still does make like soccer. Panini still has like I believe it was the NBA contract, maybe the NFL one that Panini might have
Both.
lost.
Basically, Fanatics had the NFL, the MLB, the NBA, and all their players on board.
Okay. So
So, for example, right now, like Panini makes baseball cards, right?
Yeah.
Logo on, but they can put MLB player cards. They have an agreement with the Players Association. But with the new Fanatics deal, all three leagues and their Players Association are now signed with Fanatics.
Okay. So then that breaks another thing is like, what do they do with the soccer? Is Panini going to critique that soccer? Because soccer is one of the biggest sellers in this hobby right now. Are they going to critique that soccer brand and really upgrade it, which I think they could? It gives them more hands-on with that product now. They don't have to worry about some of the biggest products that they've been doing, like select football, select basketball, and stuff like that. Now they can put their work towards critiquing that stuff, and obviously they do have like Marvel and all this Star Wars that's coming out and stuff like that. And same with Topps. Topps still has the soccer, F1 and stuff like that. F1's huge right now, and like, no, I'm telling you what, 6 months ago, not one person in this room out of the 8 people that are in this live was collecting F1. I'll tell you that right now, not one person. But obviously times change daily in this hobby. But like I said, I was like, I think, and that's another one of the products that's not even mentioned right now is Upper Deck. And Upper Deck holds 2 of the biggest athletes in the world.
Well, so that's basically what I was gonna tell you. You're saying with the other sports that Panini and Topps still have a hold of, they're just gonna have to focus on that, just like the way that Upper Deck can't do basketball and football or baseball anymore. Their whole thing, hockey brand, they control hockey, so they have to do the best they can with that product. So that's what Topps is gonna have to do that with F1 and soccer leagues that they cover. Panini's gonna have to do that with the leagues that they cover. But I mean, Panini still has some life in my opinion. Panini is an Italian company. You know, soccer is huge in Europe, and they have soccer contracts. So, you know, but the thing is, the trading card market in Europe it was a sticker market is the big thing in Europe, and cards are just starting to get there. So Panini still has some life to them, in my opinion.
I believe in that too. Like I said, and I think the big move is what Upper Deck does, because Jordan and LeBron hold the keys to that. And like, yeah, Upper Deck holds those keys to everything, but money is everything in this world. And if you got enough money, you can buy whatever you want. And I feel like LeBron and Jordan might come up with, one of the two might even say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna buy out when I'm out the league. Obviously Jordan can do it right now, but I feel like LeBron, maybe when he exits out the league and Bronny comes in, I still think LeBron's maybe got 5-6 years left in him, maybe. I'm not too sure if he's going to have that love for the game, like Kobe said. When he's done, he's just not going to have any love for it anymore. But I feel like LeBron or Jordan would tempt that industry.
And shit's about to be in the league and everything, right?
Because, like I said,
LeBron.
Upper Deck might be at the bottom tier out of all of them. But hockey fans usually aren't collecting football cards or basketball cards. It's kind of like Magic with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! You Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys kind of do collect the same thing, but Magic, those dudes are separated off to their own little life right there. They don't do any of that stuff. But like I said, hockey's big, man. Hockey's got all of Canada collecting. They've got in other countries, Sweden, freaking all those other places. And like you said, soccer, man. Soccer's international. They don't have to particularly just do the United States sports. What's your guys' view? Obviously, another topic that's been popped around is grading. Obviously, yeah, PSA's been closed for general submission, regular submissions, cheap submissions, but you still are open. Everybody says they're closed. They're not closed, man. If you want to spend the $250, $200, or whatever it is for Express, they're still open. But HGA's coming up on the scene. BGS obviously still been around the scene. SGC, CGS maybe, I don't know the other names, but there's plenty of them coming out. What's your guys' opinion on that?
I would still stick with like
PSA and Beckett.
Yeah, PSA and Beckett. Those are king, right? Everything else, I mean, all the HGA and stuff, they do look nice. Like you get the color match and everything. They look super dope though. You got a color card. I mean, if like I had a card that I'm holding on to or something, and I don't really like, you know, if I'm gonna sell or anything.
Yeah, it's protected.
Yeah.
Like some of those other brands, if you just find a label that you like and it's not expensive, then
PC, dude.
Yeah, you're not planning on selling it, then it's cool to select it up for something else.
Have you guys ever came across like fake stuff, like fake slabs?
I have not yet.
Nah.
I've seen it online, but then personally, like that it happened to me. No, I don't.
Thank God.
So it usually doesn't happen. I've heard of it a lot. Obviously, back in the day, they didn't have a SKU for. I don't think I got a slab from back in the day with PSA. I know I do, but I don't have it with me. But they didn't have like that holographic emblem, and then the back, they didn't have any of that scanning code or anything like that. So all back in the day, PSA was white and red with the PSA logo. So now there's ways that you can kind of tell and kind of point it out, but what I've heard big right now is BGS, is because, and obviously nobody's gonna take the time out to reprint and fake a $5 card. It's more of your high-end cards that are gonna be something that's gonna be a fake because somebody's gonna try to make their money off of it. And obviously we live in 2021 and the computer and people are smarter than the computer some days, and they can print those tags and make that same exact thing off on them. So, I need PSA to open up. I don't care if they're going to charge me $25 a card, but they need to open up. Obviously, they need to do their business on their end, but I feel like when they do reopen up, people are going to be getting cards back a lot sooner than they were for me.
It has been rolling through like a lot of cards too. Like their August number has been like up there too, even though they closed down all the other pro submission and everything. They're still rolling out numbers, so people are still sending in like a whole lot of cards.
Yeah, and that's another thing I think that defaults it. Like, it's like this little stack here of cards. Like, yeah, I got first edition Pokemon right here, but it's a Blastoid and all this stuff, and it's like, this is what kills and the wait time is because none of these are holographics. And if I send in this stack of 50 cards, this has to go through grading. And like, yeah, if this doesn't get a 10, if none of these get a 10, I just wasted my time off sending that in there, because when I get a 9, 8, or 7, the raw price of these cards are a 7, 8, and 9 price. So it's like, a lot of people need to start realizing that, because that's what's slowing this company down with that stuff, is like, send in what's worthy of it. Like, and if it's gonna get a 10, don't ever think it's gonna get a 10, because to get a 10, you are literally shooting for the stars. Like, you're literally hoping for I don't know what. Like it's impossible. Like
That is it's so inconsistent. The price that we're paying for this, it's, you know, you see cards like I saw who just got their card back. Textradamus got a card back with the opaque sleeve on it, so like you can't see the back of the card because the sleeve isn't see-through on the back, you know. And it got graded, got slabbed, came back. Yep, with the opaque background. So one of two things happened: either the grader, or actually a few things could have happened. The grader did not check the back of the card and just gave it a 10, or whatever grade he gave it, or he took it out, put it back in, was such an imbecile, didn't notice that it was opaque, or he just did that and didn't care that it was opaque. But he basically, you can't see the back of the card in the slabs; it's covered up. So like, how does that happen? And then I mean, it's all around too. I got a BGS slab back recently that has hair in it. There's a hair slab. There's a slab, bro. But
yeah, I've heard of crazy stuff, man.
Paying all this money, and there's so many errors. It's unbelievable. So the thing
like
is,
I said, I was like, it's a lot of work, and obviously everybody's human. So we have humans grading that stuff. And
now it comes to the point where it's a very lucrative business you're in. So like earlier you were saying that BGS slabs are getting forged. Well, here's the solution. You guys are making all this money. It's just like cybersecurity, right? Hackers learn how to beat a system. You create more obstacles, and then it's a game of house back and forth, and that's the same thing with people being able to counterfeit your slabs. Time to upgrade to the future, find the next system that
I agree. I'm waiting for the day that we have a computer grading our cards, not a human. Like when is that day gonna come? Because like I said, if Johnny over here at PSA just got divorced after 25 years and literally the night before got divorced, comes into work, you think he's gonna be shooting out 10s for me all day? And it's just like is he really focused on that card? And like, obviously you got a hair in yours. Did that dude really, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then the computers, obviously that's going to be hard to do, but it's like, is that the next step that a company's going to take? Is because we are in 2021, Amazon has robots working at their warehouse. Why couldn't PSA have a robot working at theirs?
I seen somebody posted like they had a LeBron and Kobe like the same, and then they mixed up the two names on the two slabs. They sent in a LeBron and Kobe, and they mixed up the names on them too.
You know, and it just doesn't make sense to me. It just it's up in the air. Like I said, it's sometimes it's better to sell raw, man. If you could, it's a quick turnarounds. But obviously, if you have that expensive item that is worthy of it, send that shit in. I agree. Let's do the next one. Okay, so obviously, a lot of people want to know. Obviously, we have products every week. New product comes out, and maybe every 2 weeks. And every year there's something new that comes out. We got new classes, we got new draft classes, we have new product that drops, new everything. How do you guys prep? Like, how would you guys say that you guys prep for that next move so that you're not sitting on product? And obviously some people, you do end up buying a little bit too much and you end up sitting on it. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. I'm stuck with a lot of select football right now, and I'm okay with it. Because I feel like after the season starts, the same thing is what happened to Mosaic in 2019-20. That price was at like $50 a box you could buy it for. Then the season ends, then we have the new class that comes in. Well, now everybody wants a Zion rookie card. Well, the price shot up a little bit. So how do you guys prepare for the next week?
Well, I mean, that's pretty much the dilemma that we have over here too. Like whenever like a new product come out, we discuss with each other. We're like, is this a worthy product? Should we get a case of it? Should we buy like, or how much should we buy of this? Or like this football season came and then we're like, we're stuck with no football. We're like, holy fuck. what kind of football should we buy? We went and buy like a little bit of each just to get a feel of what all the people like to rip and stuff. And we just like to have like nice looking cards for people, like all the paper cards and stuff, like a lot. We don't want to hold on to a lot of them because it's we don't see like too much value in them for like even people ripping them. Like people just like to rip stuff, but we want to get value for people, you know.
Yeah, and when you say that, that means like, so obviously we have like Don Russ coming out in football right now.
Yeah.
And that's regular paper stuff. Like, yeah, there's a refractor or like a shiny card every once in a while, but there's not, it doesn't look as clean as like right now, Select. Every card looks like it's quality. Is that what you mean in that?
Yeah, pretty much. Like you get the nice little RPAs and all that.
It's kind of intuitive for us sometimes. Like we know what people are gonna like and what they're not gonna like, and we also get a feel for it. Like Spicy said, like sometimes we order a product that we haven't had for a while. We grab like 2-3 boxes, and we try to run them and see how people respond. Love them, and we pour. But sometimes people, you have to rotate your product. You can't just carry the same stuff all the time. I mean, unless it's something that consistently sells, like Prism basketball is always gonna sell. Topps baseball, or Bone Sapphire, that stuff's always gonna sell. You know,
and do you guys dip into like the older stuff, like say a Shohei rookie? Do you guys dip into that? Like if if something came across the board and you're like, you know what, maybe we'll spark this. Do you guys ever do that kind of stuff?
Sometimes. I mean, we go to some reference boxes once in a while, but we kind of stick mostly to a lot more modern product, just because it's everybody's looking for it, everybody's ripping it. It's a little easier to find like certain like tailored to a particular customer, like a niche, but it's nice to have stuff that moves but also has good value. You know, we don't, like Spicy said, we don't like, we're not gonna run through a case of Don Russ because it's not the greatest product. You know, it's
like I said, man, these guys are literally pulling fire. I think after the 1 of 1 was pulled, you guys pulled a 2 out of 5 McGregor green. I think that guy's getting offers right now for anywhere from 18 to 25 grand right now. I got to talking with him. I wanted to buy it, but it's kind of out of my range. If it was a slab, it might be worth it. But like I said, you might find that buyer, man. You might find that buyer. And I was blessed with selling a big car, and like I said, we all chase it. So what do you guys think about like college stuff? Like, I know BAP just pulled a banger out of you guys, but do you guys like that college stuff? Do you guys?
It looks great.
Dude, those Immaculate card looks fucking tight, dude.
Yeah. And for a hit draft spot for 125 is not bad. Like that, every box had at least one card, or probably 2 cards. Each box had 2 cards that was at least your money back, which is good value compared to a lot of other boxes where you would.
I was like, that goes back to like the Brady. Like when you look at the Brady college card, that is one of the top rookie cards, at like top 5 rookie cards of his rookie set that's actually selling, which is crazy. So it's like the newer stuff, I'm not really a big fan of the college stuff, because I want the NFL license stuff. I want that stuff. But like I said, BAP pulled, I think it was from, what was it? It was from a bowl game, wasn't it?
I think it was from the championship game.
Yeah, like I said, I was like, I thought I seen that. So like, that's something that's huge. Like,
but the thing is, like college, I'm hella big into college football. I love watching college football, gambling on college football.
Yeah.
And so college football collectors, like, dude, I mean, Tim Tebow may have been a joke. I mean, he won a playoff game, but man, they were dominating. They were dominating the college season when he was playing.
Well, it's so crazy because college fans are different than pro fans. College fans ride through everything. They could have an 0-20 season and they're still a fan. That's the alumni. They're riding with it. So it's like college players are going to start getting paid. And like our nephew right now is a wrestler at a Division I college. And it's just like, we've been trying to tell him like, hey man, you need to boost up your social media account, because like Division I players right now, all college players, they sign that to where they can start making money. And I think it's right, because it'll take all the corrupt business in college that are like taking these trophies away from the Heisman Trophy winner and this and that. It's like college athletes been getting paid since before time. If you want to jump into that, it's just, if you get caught, you get caught. It's in anything. If you get caught, you get caught, whatever. But the other thing is, are these cards going to become in college standards now? Are we going to start getting freshman cards, sophomore cards, and stuff like that? Because these guys are getting paid now. So now they should, because like video games, I remember playing college video games back in the day. I wanted to be Miami, Clinton Portis, all these dudes in the games, and then all of a sudden no college games anymore. And it's just like, now it's pretty cool that they're going to start getting paid for it. So
I feel like Panini like oversaturates the college sport. Like they're making college out of like every set too. Like I don't know if like those, like there's gonna be value in like Mosaic Collegiate and stuff like that. And it's like they're just making more products so they can bring in more money for themselves. But then all these cars are not going to be really worth anything. Like you get like a box, like one of it is going to be worth anything, and it's not even worth the box.
You guys, and you guys mainly, obviously you guys have to prepare for your clientele. You guys know your clientele pretty well, because like I said, I was like, you guys literally have days that your walls literally looks like it's breaking down to 2 or 3 boxes, and then obviously the day after that, it looks like the Great Wall of China again. So I've seen you guys jump on a Whatnot. Make sure you guys follow them. They got a Facebook, they have a Whatnot, they have a Twitter, and obviously we're on their Instagram right now. Next topic we want to get into, bro, it's, if not my favorite, it's the one that kind of introduced me to you guys very well, is the bottle sitting behind Spicy Peak. It is the iconic sauce, and I jumped the gun, and I had one of these guys as customers my first like 2 days in Instagram, guys, and I was like, yo, I put sriracha on hot dogs, hamburgers. If you're Asian, you put sriracha on everything, I'll tell you that. And when I seen these guys pull this out, I was like, this is dope. Like, this is, I don't see anybody else doing it. Like, it makes them unique in their own way. And the sauce is literally one of a kind, guys. Don't ever try to do it. I tried it and I got backlash literally after pouring it on. Less than 25 seconds later, I'm checking my phone and dudes are like, I'm watching these guys on this phone over here while I'm live, and I'm reading the comments in their page, and they're like, yo, this dude's taking the sauce. And I was like, oh man, maybe I should have asked. And like in anything you guys do, if you guys see somebody else do it and it's their trademark, and don't get me wrong, they probably didn't pay for their trademark, but they are the inventors of it. And I should have been man enough to say, hey man, can I use the sauce? I was just dumb and stupid jumping into this shit, thinking I'm cool like them, doing it, and I got backlash from it. But I was man enough to go and apologize and do all that stuff, which a lot of people don't do. They take that credit and they're like, oh, I was the inventor of it. No. So how did this sauce become sauce in the card box?
Hey, we appreciate you for saying that. But yeah, I mean, dude, we're happy that like people see it, and then they like they see that it's like unique and hella tight, so they do it too.
Yep.
So I mean, we appreciate that. But the story behind this,
Buddha's wife.
Oh,
Yeah. So one of our dudes, you know Buddha.
Yep.
Yeah, his wife told him to tell us like, hey, y'all should put hot sauce on the cards, you know, like spice it up. And so he told me, you know, he DM'd me one night before we went live. He's like, hey man, you got some hot sauce, some sriracha? Bring it outside, make sure you bless my cards with it. I will say this though, like, shout out to a dude on we started doing it after that, but I didn't realize till later. I remember a dude from Card Supremacy. He used to have a bottle of sriracha on his shit too, but he didn't like pour it on, but he just like had it on his live and stuff too. It's not
Okay.
Yeah,
And
but-
you guys don't just use sriracha. You guys use tapatio. You guys use the burro sauce. You guys use
You can't
all of it.
love sauce. Huh?
Yeah, that.
And like I said, it's more of like, because your logo, this shit's fire. It just goes with you guys. Me pulling that little stunt actually gave me something to think about. Like, yo, what could I do? And that's like advice for you guys that are watching or will watch on our Instagram or our YouTube. Is like, try to find something that is unique in your own way. And that's what these dudes brought to me, is like, yo, if they could think of the sauce, what could I think of? And like, one of my things is like, I'm gonna do mystery boxes in my little to-go box. And it's just like,
That's what it is too, because I feel like at first, because we were mostly on Ferg's page, right? And Ferg, but shout out to Rated Rips. He's unique and he's always like doing something, and we're like, damn, we want to do something like that, like something that we can call our own. Like, dude, he's like,
His games.
yeah, the bang man, like he just did, like his voice, his attitude, his demeanor.
yep.
Is one about him. So we're like, we need something like, you know, just unique to us.
Man, it's my favorite sauce in the world. I put it on everything. So to put it, obviously that's advice from me for anybody else that's breaking, like, get your own unique stuff. But what do you guys have for advice for anybody that's new into the game, anybody that's new to collecting cards, or just jumping into the hobby, even if it's a breaker, a collector, anything like that? What advice do you guys have for those people?
I mean, just have like a positive attitude, like going forward, like people.
Enjoy the hobby.
People got, and that you go into breaks, like you don't expect that you're gonna get the best team, or even if you get the best team, you're not even get the card. A lot of times you don't even get the card. But you have to go into it like a positive mind, you know. Like don't break on a bad day when you're shitty and like expect to fucking like take something big to make your day. It might be good or it might be bad, and you're gonna feel more shitty. But you know, at the end,
I feel like it's more just fun. Like it gives you that thrill. Like when I go to the casino, I take $1,000. I know to be honest, I'm hesitant on even going to the casino with $1,000 because I know I'm gonna lose all $1,000 there, and maybe come home with one. Like one out of a million times at the casino, I came home with something. But in this hobby, I get something in return every time. It could not be maybe what I paid for it, but at least I go home with something. And that's what I feel I enjoy about it, is I don't go home empty-handed.
That's what we tell everybody. I'm like, dude, if you like sport betting and stuff, you either win or you lose. But this, even when you lose, I mean, you don't get your team or whatever, you still get some cards, and those cards still have value.
Like I said, I've seen it to where obviously people are in breaks. Obviously, this goes back into the optic football 2020. Everybody's chasing those two divisions, right? The Burrow and the Herbert division, right? And I don't know if it was here or another page, but a Tom Brady downtown comes out. And this dude's at the bottom of the choices, right? He's at the bottom of the tier to pick. And obviously, spot number 1 takes either Burrow, Herbert. 2 takes whatever's left. Then 3 is going to take Jalen or Tua. It starts trickling down. Well, dude gets like, 8 divisions. You got the 7th spot. This dude picks Tom Brady. He literally probably thought, it's a waste of time, man. I hate this. Well, you got blessed with a Tom Brady freaking card right there. And it's just
like me. I'm king of the 7 and 8 spot right there. And I always get like an auto or something. I got Jacob Eason gold.
Desserts, I'm coming for you, bro.
And you heard that.
That's my thrill, bro. Like when Desserts is in, I'm like, yo, I need it. You know what I mean? Because at some point it's gonna hit. And like it just makes it funner. It just makes it funner for me to war him because he is beating me at it. And yeah, I'm donating cards to Desserts all day long. But I enjoy it. It's fun for me and doing all that stuff. So close it up here. We got 2 left. So next thing, what do you guys personally collect on your PC collection for yourselves?
Well, you already know we all collect Steph Curry.
I collect a lot of Warrior. Like a lot of Steph Curry is like too expensive and shit. I collect Steph Curry inserts. I collect all these other like all the inserts and stuff. Whatever cards I look that I find that look like really cool. And then right now I'm collecting the trying to collect the Kobe set, the gold medallion set. Yeah, because I like gold. And that set is nice.
Yeah.
The eBay and stuff. So that's like one of my PCs. Even though I don't really watch Kobe Bryant a lot, but those are nice cards. I know he's legendary and he passed away, so he's tight.
And like, I thought like that's another thing with like Kobe and stuff like that. Like I found the Jordan box like filled with like 300 Jordans or whatever. Cool. I'm thinking like I'm gonna get rich. I start looking up comps. Yo, there's Jordans that are 50 cents, $2, $3, $5, and it is a lot more of those cards than your $1,000 Jordans. I'm telling you that right now. So don't think just because you have a Jordan, it's a $1,000 card. No. Out of 300 cards, I think I have 5 of them that are over $1,000. So that means I got stuck with 295 other cards that are dollar cards, $5 cards, and whatnot. So,
but they're just. I mean, I have a lot of like couple dollar Jordan cards too. I snag them whenever I see them and shit too. But I mean, it's just cool to have them in your collection.
Exactly. And like I said, there's like Kobe. I thought like when he passed, it would skyrocket, like unbelievable. And don't get me wrong, it did. But I thought it was gonna go further than that. And it was just like I could realize that why Jordan cards are still the $1, $2 cards, but the Kobe ones that were $1, $2 cards, those didn't really jump up either. So that I was like, there's still certain cards that are worth that. Like that gold medallion card is like, it's an iconic piece. If you could collect that set of them, you have now that gold of it. And that's pretty dope. Mike, you collect any Broncos or anything like that, or like is it strictly?
Yeah, I do. I got Peyton Manning. Got some Von Miller. Some John Elway.
You got any Von Miller rookies or anything like that?
No, not right now. You know what? I do want. Like, I like to collect some off beaten path stuff too. Since we were talking about PC stuff, you know, I got like Bruce Lee. I'm eyeing a Serena. Eyeing a Serena Williams. Working on an Anthony Bourdain card. I'm trying to find Bourdain auto.
What's that out of? Allen and Ganter?
I used to be a chef, you know, prior to ripping cards and stuff. So
I remember you telling me that.
That's definitely something I need for the PC.
I agree.
Is the Anthony one? Is that a Allen and Ganter?
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome, man. He's, if not, one dude I miss watching on TV. Like, and Andrew Zimmerman is awesome, and like I like Sonny, the YouTube food guy over in Vietnam and stuff like that. So like, food is huge with me, man. I love to eat. Everywhere I go, I spend more money on food than I do like the events that are there. I didn't go snorkeling. I didn't do anything in Hawaii. I literally ate everything. Ren, you said earlier you collect Steph Curry, anything, because you're new into the hobby. What's your PC collection looking like?
The best one is Steph Curry rookie PSA 9.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I have like a few numbered cards of Curry and like a lot, just pretty much everything, you know.
Okay.
I try my best to see what I could get for like a good, decent price.
We share our collection here to like Carboy. Share our collection too. Like sometimes we go in on something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's something for our own thing.
Dope that you guys do that, man. Like I said, that you guys are creating a business, so it's like you guys got to have each other's backs. And
sometimes you come in. And like, if you want to war us, well, you can war Card Boys. Like, it's gonna be us versus you. If you try, like, sometimes you try to call us out, we put it together. Be like, hey, instead of just like, you know, Spicy warring you or me warring you or Rid warring you, like, all right, you come in and war a box. Like, sometimes we'd be, depending on how much we had to drink that night, we might be down.
Yeah, it's 3 mojos together, bro.
If you want to fight the house, you know, sometimes we down with it. But most of the time, you know, we like to rip with other people because we like to support other people.
And that's how I am. Exactly.
But
like I said, I was like,
our own stuff, but yeah, we like to go out and just support other people more than anything else. And
that's actually huge. A lot of dudes are like, man, why aren't I getting anybody to come into my page? And like, I dealt with it a lot. Like, I still deal with it. I don't get anybody. I'm on for 9 hours, right? And for the first 2 hours, I'm jumping 10 people in my live, and you're like, happy with 10 people, guys. Like, that's what I am. I'm happy with it because I do work alone. It saves me from having to top load and sleeve and I'll do all this stuff and have a headache because I have 165 people. I do want to get to that standard, but Rome wasn't built in a day, and I got to put my work in to get to that point. Last and final question for everybody is, what are the plans for 2022? So obviously we're coming towards the end of 21. We still got a good amount of time left, but what are you guys planning for, either for the rest of the year this year and 2022, like card shows? Where can people find you guys, and what are the plans for the team?
Short-term plans: get drunk and pull 1-of-1s.
Here's to that.
One. Long-term plan, we're trying to survive in a long-term plan. Basically, just trying to keep it going for as long as we can. You know, just trying to keep pulling more 1-of-1s in the long run. Keep everybody happy. I mean, because if people are happy, we're happy.
For 2022, what we have planned is just to grow the brand, grow our base, grow and on Instagram and whatnot. But be able to provide like the quality products that our customers are gonna get value from. Not stuff that's be, you know, there's gonna be a lot of garbage stuff that comes out in the next couple of years while, you know, Panini and Topps loses their licenses, and so they're probably gonna make a cash grab and make a bunch of products and just sell and make a lot of money. But what we want to do is still be able to provide like the good quality stuff, things that hold value, and just make people, like Spice P said, make this accessible to people. We have fun every night.
The excitement.
Yeah, and you say that money issue, like, guys, if you guys miss these guys' first whatnot, like, I seen F1 packs going for $7. I seen UFC packs going for $9.
Dude, one blue LaMelo for $11.
And like, one of your guys' biggest keys that I like about what you guys do is the menu is virtual, guys. So if you guys do not know how to do this, I'm going to walk through a step for you guys that are going to watch this later on our YouTubes and stuff like that. Because if you don't understand where they're telling you to go check their menu, because sometimes they're ripping, they don't got time to be telling you prices for every single little thing. When they have time, yes, they would do that, but you got to respect their time as well, because they have a customer ripping on the spot. I'll walk you guys through it. So obviously you're gonna search at Card Boys.
Do the same thing if you want, bro. You can use that same idea.
That same format. It ain't that.
It's not that hard. So right here, guys, you guys see this is their page, right? If you guys all have a phone, then you guys go to Card Boys' main page. Well, right here, there is a link in the bio. If you guys don't know what a bio is, it's right here. It tells you a little bit about them. If you guys click right there on the link, it'll shoot you right here, guys. And this is dope. This is sick, guys. This gives you guys access right here, the Card Boys menu. This is updated. Then you have payments. Like, if you need help, like, where do I send to? Yo, right here. It's in the link, guys. Right there. Right here. Whatnot profile. If you guys don't know how to get to it, it's right there. eBay store, guys. If you guys didn't know, these guys sell on eBay. Click that, it'll jump you into their listings. So, like I said, a lot of the times, you guys got to take in consideration their time is very valuable to their customers. They're huge on taking customer service. So, if they're not trying to answer your question, they're not being dicks, there's a way to get the answer without even asking. Like when you see them live, when I see them live, I literally just go to the link, click the menu, I screenshot it. I don't have to ask the question anymore. I have it. I want it. I tell them.
Our menu pretty much every night too. So like if product is not there, then we don't have it. We take out and we add product like every day because we have shit coming in and out every fucking day.
Well, what was it last week? I just seen, if you guys are, and you guys got to think, all you guys see is me, right? And all you guys see is them. What's the product sitting off to the far right over here? What's the product sitting over here that they can't see? Get to the menu, because I just found 2018 Topps Holiday Megas. Yeah, those are the Shoheis, but dirt cheap, because those were never on their floor right in front of you. They were to the far right, maybe they're on the shelf behind Mike somewhere. But I seen that and we bought them, and it was just like it was something dope. And like these guys just got that first edition MetaZoo, guys, and like I said, they stuff like that. And if somebody's looking to make some kind of money, man, that MetaZoo might be your entry, because that's the new anime for you guys in the world. So it was cool to learn more about the card boys more than anything. And like I said, you guys blessed me more than once. You guys, Spicy P's wife blessed my daughter, man, with a dope blanket. Tiny Throws, man, Tiny Throws in the building. So like I said, if any of you guys have wives that are pissed off at you, go to Tiny Throws and order her a blanket. And flowers don't always do it, man. Shoes don't always do it. Money doesn't always do it. Go get her something comfortable. The winter's coming, guys. I know in Colorado it gets freezing out here, so I know I'm probably gonna have to buy the wife one. But like I said, she blessed my daughter, and that was something awesome. I don't want free stuff, man. I don't like it. I don't believe in it. And a lot of people jump in pages asking like, man, give me this, give me that, bro. Like, yo, if everybody was giving out free shit, we wouldn't even have to work. Like, it's free is nothing. It's just like, buddy, looking for a page to rip on, get down to the Card Boys, guys. They are located in Oakland, California. Go ahead, Spicy.
Oh, fine. We in Richmond.
They're in Richmond. Okay. So if anybody's in that area, definitely look into the card shows around that area, guys, because if there's a card show in that area, you guys will see this crew down there. So, yep. And you guys heard what their PCs were, what they like to collect, what they can provide to you guys as a service. So like I said, and I know they like to travel too. I know they couldn't get out to nationals this year, but I'm pretty sure it's on the list for next year, right?
Yep. Yeah, probably. Just come by, say hi to us. I don't bite. I usually just bite people cards that are assholes.
Like I said, this is, if not the funnest room, man. When Spicy Pete gets this liquor in him, he is the best hype man in the game. You'll literally hear people he giggles so much that you'll start laughing. Like it's so fun. And like Mike and even Ren, we don't see Ren as much, but like I said, I appreciate what you do, man, for the team. Businesses run with multiple people. So what's the next step for Whatnot? When's that next show?
Actually, tomorrow, debut NFL season. We are selling NFL singles. Check out all these. We got colors. We got rookies. You can come. We're starting the auctions at $1.
Hey, we appreciate you for fucking starting your podcast off with us, though.
Hey, man, it was only right. You guys started me into this, so I thought I'd go. The next one's gonna be crazy. So I don't just do breakers, right? So the next one, I have a UFC fighter coming in.
Like a bunch of dude, all types of color, optics, singles, football, prism. We're just tomorrow, just all day of singles.
Right?
Black Pandoras. We got Aquas. Got all types of hollows and silvers. Just dollar auctions on football cards. Hell of football cards before the season starts.
That's awesome, guys. And that's a huge platform right now for you guys. That's huge. Like I said, you guys started off that day giving away $7 packs, and with that blue LaMelo for $11, you said?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and that's our first time, so I bet you he's there tomorrow.
Right. like I said, that makes people want to come back.
We got a free giveaway right now too for on our whatnot. Once we hit 200,
200, yep. Any 9 of you guys, share this out when we do post it, do all that stuff. But this is the end of the Collector's Vault, episode 1, the spiciest in the fucking game. With the Card Boys. If you didn't know, the sauce is real and the sauce produces one-of-ones, produces fire. These dudes pull heat all night. And I appreciate you guys joining my little new content, new podcast, whatever you want to call it. Next one, guys, we are going to have a UFC fighter live in the room with us. It's not just breakers for us. It's a dude that just got a card put on for himself, and we want to see what he thinks about it. So,
what are you doing tonight, Collector? What kind of crazy vintage Pokemon shit are you doing?
I'm crazy. Well, there's how many people in the room right now? Be on the live because you are in the live, but you're in the randomizer. So right here, guys, we are going to give a something free. If you guys don't know what I like to do, I give some fucking crazy shit away.
Collector, he fucking go fuck with Collector. He got some crazy ass shit, and he always give out some crazy ass shit.
All right, here's the dice.
Like me, and always giving out free shit.
You guys see it's 7.
fire because they into that retro shit.
Everybody.
Hey, that's my number, bro. Hit me with something. Cheers. Hey, everybody out there, cheers. We're gonna have a wild night on Card Boys.
Cheers, y'all.
Get over here, guys. Card Boys tonight. 1-of-ones.
Yeah, I don't sleep after this. Actually, I will.
I'm awake now. Here we go. 7 times. 1. We got 29 people. There's only 21 people on the line. How the fuck did that happen? Okay, whatever.
I know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fuck. What we got?
Dice at 7. Only right now. Here we go.
Ooh, we got the Card Boys fucking tilter. Let's go.
Here we go. 6 times. 7 times is the key. Ready?
Ooh, you can already see.
So everybody down here, sorry. Desserts, you're gone. Card Collector, Chargers,
Hey, they call for a
Christina,
reason.
FOB, A to the Z. Buddha's gone. Josh is gone. AT Breaks is gone. Fast and Faster's fast out of here. Card Collecting Bros is gone. Arrive's gone. Drew's gone. Spicy, I'm sorry. Michelangelo, I'm sorry. Fern, you're out. Gemmit, you're out. Ren, you're out.
I'm still alive. Oh,
Mikey's gone. Swagger. Blake Breaks. Kickster. Kale took 2. Jolie 18 wins. Number 1 spot, guys.
Congratulations! Hey! Only at Collectors.
Pokemon or football? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, I'll send you some. Prism football hanger. Man, this dude wants football, man. You stupid. You dumb, bro. All right, whatever. Here you go, bro. $120 fucking blaster. You asked for it. Hey, fuck it. Here, I'll bless you, bro. I did want to give something else away, so maybe I'll just we'll give Card Boys this pack that I had right here then. Since you didn't want it, I'll give them it. There you go, Jolie. There you go, Jolie. Thank you guys for watching. But now, this is what I really wanted to give away. You should have said Pokemon. So,
hey, you can give it to
these. You gonna go left or right? I'll show you this.
Let me see that shit.
Left or right?
Which one? Spicy P?
I like gold, bro.
He said he like gold. I love gold. Ooh, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
So this is a fossil first release of Pokemon.
What
So
was
this is a 291 yen
Hey, what was
pack,
the
and this is
What
Pocket
other one?
Monster.
Selector?
Huh?
What's the other one?
I just want to know.
Team Rocket.
Oh,
Which one's better?
I don't know.
Fuck it, we'll give you both of them. How about that? Fuck it, huh?
Let's go mute. Let's go mute, baby.
What? Hey, we got you after this too. We got something after.
And a long leg fucking.
Hey, we got a hollow. Let's go,
Yeah.
baby.
There's a hollow for the card boys right there.
Hey,
Here we go.
pick a blaster.
I don't care. Let Spicy Pete pick it for me. He always does good with that.
Blaster. Knock is electric.
Oh!
Is that shiny? Ooh, let's fucking go.
Damn, look at those swirls.
Ooh, let's fucking go, baby. Man.
Don't worry about that. Desserts. We do. Some of us collect Pokemon.
Hey, I ain't never chose you wrong, right? I ain't never chose you wrong, right, Collector?
Ooh, he always hits
Hell
hard.
no.
What we got? All right, ready, Spicy?
Let's go. At Whatnot tomorrow. They are doing crazy singles tomorrow. Crazy singles. So, yeah, this is what you get at the Collectors Vault and Card Boys, man. They are true to the game, and I appreciate you guys for joining in tonight. You guys have a good one, all right?